All right, guys, this is the last one until you start doing some independent practice. So I will let you know after this in a separate video what your next steps are. So we're gonna take our ordered pairs here. We know that we need to write an equation in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So in the last problems, we were given the value of the slope. So all we had to do was find the y-intercept. We look here and we do not have either the slope or the y-intercept. But what we do have is two ordered pairs. So when we start thinking about what we're able to do, if we have two ordered pairs, so that's x1, y1, x2, y2, some of you are now realizing that's going to allow you to find the slope. So we're going to set up our slope equation with our fraction and our two subtraction signs. So I'm going to start with my second y value, my 5. That's going to be 5 minus -3. We know that's going to become addition, so just watch out there. Then my x values is going to be 4 minus, we have a negative again, -2. So I actually have 5 plus 3 over 4 plus 2. So that's going to give me 8 over 6. So those are each divisible by 2. So that is 4/3. So 4/3 is my value of the slope. So I know my equation is y equals 4/3 x. But we know we're not done because we need a y-intercept. So I'm going to look at my ordered pairs here, and these are both positive, so I'm going to use these ones. So I've got y equals mx plus b. So my y value for this ordered pair is 5, so I know 5 is equal to m. All right, well, I know the slope now. I just found it. So it's 4/3, and I'm multiplying 4/3 by the x value here, which is 4, and then I'm going to add b. So when I go to solve here, I'm still going to have 5. I multiply 4/3 by 4, and I get 16/3 plus b. Well, I need to get b by itself, so I need to subtract 16/3 from both sides. So I'm going to go do that, and so I'm doing 5 minus 16/3, and I am getting -1/3. So my b value here is -1/3. So I go back, and my equation is y equals 4/3 x minus 1/3, and that would be my final equation. So we're going to do another one, and then it's going to be time for you guys to do some work. Ooh, I look at this one and I go to start and I already notice that I have a repeating y value. So this is going to matter. Let's see what it does. Some of you might already know. So again, I need y equals mx plus b. So here I go. I have two x values, so those aren't x values, those are y values. So that's going to be -4 minus -4, and in the denominator, I'm going to have 5 minus 0. So that's going to be -4 plus 4 over 5. We all know 5 minus 0 is 5. Well, -4 plus 4 is 0 over 5. Well, earlier we had a question where we had 0 in the denominator. That was a situation where we had an undefined slope. Well, when we have 0 in the numerator, if we were to do 0 divided by 5 in our calculators, we would actually get 0. So this is not a vertical line. We are looking at a horizontal line because that O there in hoi represents this 0 slope. So I know that my equation starts with y. So I'm going to say y equals, so it's not a y equals mx plus b situation specifically because those are different when we have a horizontal line or a vertical line. So y equals, well, when I look up here, y in both cases is equal to the same thing. Y is equal to -4. So that is your entire equation because in that situation you have a horizontal line. All right, go ahead and watch the next video and see what your next steps are.